Hello YouTube, this is Gabriel and here's the latest and greatest on my tank. Fish wise, I'm pretty much at the same where I was. Still haven't pulled her out. I do plan on pulling her out soon before they go into breeding again. But she's still sitting there. Other than that, the only changes that I've really made is I pulled out that HOB that was sitting over here. Um, which actually cleared up that side of the tank a whole lot. The tank looks really good in my opinion. Real clear. I love the white sand. It just, or excuse me, the coral just looks beautiful. Um, from anyone who's seen my tank from back in the day, I have cleaned it up a lot. It had my heater was in the middle right here. Then I had HOB there. I had one of those water purifiers here, and it was just real cluttered. And it didn't look bad, but I just really like this clean look. Give me your opinion. I was thinking of buying like some fake green swords tail type plants or any type of plants, maybe four of them, just to put in there to add some green in the tank, make it stand out. I had real plants which I really liked, but the fish were biting them and eating them, and then they would go into the filter and actually broke one of my filters. So I had to take them out. But maybe some fake plants might look good. Let me know your thoughts on that, just to add color, or does that clean look just look good enough? So here's the latest and greatest on my fry. Um, Tank is still here. It looks the same as it did last time when I was here. The fish are 2 months and maybe a week, 2 months and a week, something to that effect. My last update was one day before they turned 2 months, and as you guys might recall, there was some that were up to an inch, a little over an inch, some that are still really small. Different colors and variety, some really dark, some lighter. Um, just a lot of variety in them. This tank is in my room where my 5 gallon used to be. Took it out and put the 10 gallon in here to keep all these frying. I'm not sure if you recall, my female had a 25 to 27, somewhere in that area, fry, and I haven't lost any of them. They're all alive. They're all living well. They're doing good. I'm really happy about that. So in this 10 gallon, I had to make this lid and check this guy out. Doesn't that look like me? He definitely looks like me without my shirt on. You guys haven't seen me without my shirt, but check out his jawbone, his red hair. Oops. There you go. That's a good looking guy. But I glued him to the top, which is how I lift the lid. Um, anyhow, so this is the latest and greatest on my fry. Let me take you to one more spot of my house, which is a totally new spot that we haven't visited yet. So here we are. I'm excited about this update. Been wanting it for a while. Just now got it. If you notice my fry in the other tank, there wasn't all 25 to 27 in there. I set up this tank in here. It's a 38 gallon tank. I set it up in my son's room because you guys know I've been wanting to get into more, maybe some breeding into some fish or something to that effect. And oh, big shout out to Inventory King. I hadn't made videos in a little while, and he actually sent me a message on Facebook and asked how I was and made sure everything was going good. And that really made me feel good and said, you know what, let me put aside some time to make some videos. I appreciate that, and I had let him know how I had put the coral in my other tank, and my water was really cloudy for like 4 days. He said, get the water polisher out, it'll help a lot. I set up this tank on Wednesday, 2 days ago. Uh, excuse me, on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I put in the sand, the gravel, excuse me, the coral, and put in the filter. And this is already cleaner than my other tank was after like 4 days. Still really cloudy, but makes a huge difference. Thanks for that, Inventory King. See all that gunk in there? I'll stir it up and get the rest of that gunk out of here. Anyhow, I do plan to try my first attempt at breeding. I got this set up in my son's room. That's where the breeding colony will go. I have the some more of my fry from my other fish, just mainly for growing out a little bit, but mainly for the beneficial bacteria. That sponge filter you guys might recognize from my main tank in the living room, that one as well. So those both have beneficial bacteria already in them. Also got my hang on back filter from up there, and In that hang on back, I have some media of some sort. I forgot it was some when I had an ammonia spike. I put that media in here. Got some pot scrubbies in there as well per the King of DIY, and of course the regular pads that go in there that when you buy those HOBs, and it's got the spinning bio wheel. So I think I have quite a bit of beneficial bacteria starting up in here. I will get my breeding colony in here soon, and then once they actually make babies, they're gonna be a little too small, so I'm gonna have to grow them out a little bit to make babies. Then once they start making babies, here's my next tank, which will be a 15-gallon. Doesn't have water in it yet. It actually has more sand than will be in there. But this is my next tank that will have some other fry as they come up. Next level, my son's tank. He's had this one for a while. You've seen it on a video or two if you've been with me anytime. A lot of his fish are gone. He only has a couple left. He doesn't pay much attention to it, as you can see. I'm gonna have to have him clean it up again. He was more excited in the beginning when he made his YouTube channel, then kind of died out. And then last but not least, there's another tank here on the bottom, another 15-gallon, which I'll take half of this sand out and put it down there whenever my second batch of fry come from my breeding group. So we're talking 8 months down the road or something to that effect. Anyhow, speaking of YouTube channels, not sure if you want to follow her. My daughter, Gabriela Angelina, started her own YouTube account. She's only got like 10 subscribers, I think. It's not about fish, but just if any of you care, she's trying to get on the community, just see how it goes, and maybe one day I'll get her with the fish tank in her room. I have one available. She just hasn't. She had a beta tank. It died. She's scared to have more fish. She doesn't want to kill them. Maybe if you guys subscribe to her, I will add a link and get her wanting to get into the fish hobby. Maybe encourage her, and maybe she'll be making fish videos as well. So this is Gabriel. I'm a very happy camper with my little setup here in my son's room. Bought the stand at Home Depot, and it's good for 350 pounds per stage, and of course, oh, excuse me, 28 gallon, not 38 gallon, 28 gallon tank, so 280 pounds more or less, still way under the 350. 15 will be about 150 pounds. His 10 gallon is about 100 pounds, so they're well within the range of what this stand can handle. Anyhow, this is Gabriel. I'm a happy camper. You have yourself a blessed day.